This is a video review for Transformers Animated Deluxe Class Jazz. I got this guy used at, I got this guy like used at a convention from this toy store that had a booth there. So he's got this little dot here, and he might, I don't know, I might complain about something that might not be the toy's fault if it's packaged and stuff. So I mean, if I'm saying something wrong that wasn't in the, I don't know. Well, back to the review. His vehicle mode is very, very, very reminiscent of G1 Jazz with this big old stripe, the white car, but it's got this futuristic feeling that really evokes animated, with these tailpipe or exhaust pipes and this cool kind of back thing with the headlights, and it just looks really cool. He's got the Elite Guard symbol right here, which is really nice, and he's just, I just love animated vehicle modes. They just look really, really cool and just awesome. He rolls okay, although one of the wheels, I don't know which one, yeah, it's this one. This wheel, it doesn't roll all that well. Again, I don't know if this is the toy's fault or it's just because I got it used. But just everything just looks really, really cool, and this vehicle mode is just awesome, as are with most animated ones. To transform him, just let me adjust my camera a little bit. Transform him, what you first want to do is take his little nunchuck things out just to make it a bit easier. And then what you want to do is take these panels out, and they'll fold up like that. Same thing for the other side. It's a bit hard to get back into vehicle mode, so I don't really like transforming him that much. And then what you want to do is slide these two wheels inward with his arms, and then bring the entire front, and then, no, bring his legs back, and then fold them out, and then split his legs apart, and then the foot will be right here, so you just fold out his feet, and then finally what you want to do is bring down this whole front section. There's this little tab thing, or this thing, I don't really know what this thing is, so, and then you just flip it there, and it'll make a clicking sound. Then just adjust his arms a little bit, and flip out his little hands, and then here is animated Jazz in robot mode. Well, with these panels, I really don't know how to position them, but I kind of like to position them like this. I don't know if people do it any other way, but on his robot mode. Robot mode is very, very cool, extremely show accurate, as are all animated figures. He's got the cool G1 Jazz head sculpt with the visor. I can't really do the light piping a whole bunch, but I can't really do a whole bunch with the light piping just because there's this whole thing in the back. His legs, it's very kind of reminiscent of the whole car former thing back in G1, kind of where the front thing becomes the chest, and the back become the legs, and he looks very, very cool. He just looks really cool. Articulation, his head can turn to the side and go up and down a little bit. I think he can turn 360 degrees. No, almost. Arms can move 360 degrees. Bend at bend at the elbow, bend at the forearm, and his hands can go in and out. Same with his other arm. His legs can go 360 degrees, I think. I'm not sure. But they can turn at the knee. No, wait, you can't see that. Turn it here. Bend up and down at the knee, and then his feet can go up and down. So he's got some pretty decent articulation. For accessories, he's got his Nun-chucks, which well, now that I've done this, again, this might just be because I got this toy used, but if I try to pose his arms, the whole cab window comes up, so that gets kind of annoying. But okay, his Nun-chucks, what I do is just fit the string in there, and then I pull it up so that the weapon fits in his hand, which it is not doing. There we go. So that he's holding it in his hand, and it looks very cool. I've also heard from a lot of people that you can pose him in some kicking things, which isn't really what you'd expect a Transformer to do, but here he is kicking, so it's very, very cool that he can do a kind of big old kind of a unstable thing like that. And if you don't want him carrying the Nun-chucks, then you can just stick him back where they are, right here. If you're a Jazz fan, I definitely recommend this guy. Plus, he's a really great animated figure in general. Because, I mean, he's got awesome articulation. He was a cool character in the show. He looks cool. He's got a nice vehicle mode. So I definitely recommend this guy. So if you like more of I'll be doing more of these reviews. So if you like them, then you can subscribe to my channel, and see you later.